Welcome back to another video. We are currently on our way to Down the Rabbit Hole Winery, which was the only thing on my wish list for South Australia. Every Friday night they have a local artist playing, so that should be good to see. We're going to hopefully snag a picnic rug spot. It's said to get down there early, so we're going to be about an hour before it starts. I don't know if that's early enough, but we'll bring you along and hopefully it's a good night.
How would you like this size bus?
Could fit more clothes in here.
Alright, so we have been in Victor Harbour this morning again. We were here briefly last week, and this morning it's just been like a errands sort of day. We've just spent about 20 minutes looking for a bin in town, and it is so busy here because there's some lawn bowls tournament going on. So I'm feeling a bit stressed out, and we're going to get out of here. We're going to go to Rapid Bay, which I think is one of the nicest places on the Fleurieu Peninsula. I've really been looking forward to checking out this beach, so let's get going. Alright, so we've just got to Rapid Bay, but before we go down and explore the beach, we wanted to update you guys on a few things that have been going on, which we didn't get the chance to talk about in our last video. So when we were driving into the Adelaide Hills last week, it was really hot. It was like 40 plus degrees for a couple of days there, and we were driving up and down a lot of hills, so we lost a bit of oil in the bus, and I topped it up, and then the next day there was a bit gone again, so I had to top it up again, and I thought we had an oil leak, but since then I booked it in with a mechanic, and it seems to have like sorted itself out. So I think it might have been burning oil when it was just working super hard, and it was like crazy steep hills. The navigation, Google Maps, has been messing us around seriously bad since we got to Adelaide. Yeah, so I think the bus was just working too hard and burning oil, but it seems to be fine now. So I cancelled the mechanic, but we have just yesterday spent $1,600 on 4 new tyres at the back of the bus, which we weren't thrilled about, but we knew that was coming, so It's
had
all
to
good.
get it over and done with.
Yeah, we knew it was coming, so obviously it's a big expense, but hopefully we don't have to do it again for a while. What else?
What else? I don't know, just in general, I feel like the last little bit has been a bit stressful doing bus life, and I just wanted to be like transparent about it, because obviously we show all the highlight reels and all the cool stuff that we're getting up to, but there's definitely days when we're not loving it.
Yeah, we've had some pretty crap days recently.
Yeah.
Today's not going to be one of them.
Yeah. I think what we were both saying to each other is like the highs are really high and then the lows are really low. Like in the same day, you could be going like this with your emotions, like...
Yeah. It's a bit tiring sometimes.
Yeah. You're like, oh my God, there's a koala.
Yeah,
this is
we'll
the best
go
day
like
of my
5
life.
times from having the worst day ever to the best day ever in a single day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we're getting used to travelling really, aren't we? Because this is the first time we've been somewhere where we don't know where we're going, don't know our way around. Google Maps has led me down big time.
Yeah, if you guys use a different map, let us know.
Yeah. Yeah, I need an alternative to Google Maps for sure. Anyway, enough of that. I want to go check out this beach. Let's go.
Let's go.
Funny, it was about 20 degrees warmer today.
I know.
It's gone from 40-degree days to 20-degree days.
I know. It's cold. It's warm in the sun, but the wind is cold.
And that water looks like ice. So it's just after 7 o'clock. Nath is out shooting sunset, and I said to myself that I was going to do a workout. My girlfriend and I are trying to keep each other accountable at the moment. She's an absolute weapon. Mick, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you. And I messaged her the other day. I was like, babe, I need motivation, because I've been so lazy since starting bus life and just find every excuse under the sun. And generally speaking, like, we are very active, but I've set myself a goal to at least do 10,000 steps a day, which is fairly easy to hit when you are doing bus life, van life, travel life, just because you tend to walk a lot. But one thing I haven't been doing at all is working out. Like, I love yoga and Pilates, but I have not been doing it at all since hitting the road. And yeah, my excuse is that I don't have enough space in here, or like I don't want to do it outside because it's cold or windy or too hot, or if there's an excuse, I will find it. But my excuse today is that we already ate dinner and I'm feeling very full, and especially because we had a big dinner, and then I decided that I would eat some chocolate cake that Nath put in the basket sneakily today. And I saw that and I was like, oh yes, please, I'll have a little piece of that. And now I feel sick, and so I don't really feel like doing a workout, but I'm gonna find just like a 10, 15, 20 minutes, something easy to do on YouTube. And I've rolled my mat out in the bus, which will be interesting because there's not much space in here, and I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it, and
no more excuses. Fits a yoga mat perfectly. Let's see how this goes. So this morning we are in Victor Harbour again, and I haven't had much sleep because Nathan was up driving around last night for Aurora, and we were supposed to be up an hour before sunrise, but the sun is already rising.
We were up for an hour before sunrise, and it just took us longer to get here than I thought.
Yeah, we had to drive here. But anyway, we're crossing over the bridge now to go over to Granite Island and hopefully see a penguin. Fingers crossed. Let's go have a look. Is that a penguin? Right there.
Shana's Cafe cooking up some smashed avo and
Tofu scramble on top.
tofu scramble. It's creative.
Yeah. Avo, tofu scramble, sauerkraut.
On sourdough.
Made you a coffee.
Thank you. We haven't used our coffee machine in probably months, hey?
Yeah, because we needed a new gauge on it.
Yeah, the gauge kept getting condensation in it, and we got the new gauge on warranty, and it's taken me this long to put it on. It beats the coffee tea bags.
Yeah?
It's better than that, yeah. It's not too bad considering the beans have been sitting there for so long.
Yeah. So we just had to run some errands. We did some stuff from Kmart. And now we're walking back to the bus and we're heading to
get some hot chips.
Yankalilla. And our friends Tourist the Bus, they have a YouTube channel as well. You should check them out. They have given us a hot tip that
Adam just recommended me a place to go to get some hot chips, and we were going to that town anyway, so it's worked out perfectly.
Yeah, so that's going to be the first thing that we do when we get there, and then we're going to go check out the beach.
Karakalinga or something like that.
Karakalinga.
Something like that. It's hard to pronounce.
Yeah. What's your review?
There's nothing special about them. I think the place is different to when Adam was here. What do you reckon?
Yeah. They just taste like regular fish and chip shop.
But it's still hot chips.
Yeah.
It's still good.
Still yum.
So we didn't make it to go for a swim, unfortunately. Bit scary for Shana. We had to turn around. But thankfully, we have the little cooler going. So it's 31 degrees in the bus, and that's blowing out 22 degrees, which is a big difference. So we've both come back to the bus and actually fallen asleep for a little while, but I'm going to make my way back out and see if I can get to the beach that we were trying to walk to before. It's late afternoon now and it's super windy, so I'm just going to try and do some photography. We'll see how we go. We've got some errands to run this morning. It's a work day, unfortunately. And because the tyres cost us so much, I'm just going to service the bus myself in a car park somewhere. So we're going into Super Cheap Auto to get some oil and filters and that sort of thing today. And then I guess I'll probably do it tomorrow. But first we had to get some essential breakfast. Yeah, so Super Cheap should be open now, so we're going to go there, get the stuff, and then get Shana to work.
Gotta love the morning traffic.
Very different scenery to what we had yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah. Not a vibe.
Nope. Do you want silver skull ones?
Yeah, they're cool.
Alright.
What else?
I'm distracted. nice.
So this morning we are in the Bunnings car park and we're preparing for Nath to do a service on the bus.
It's our first roadside service.
Car park service.
I'm just doing the oil
Yes.
and oil filter. Fuel filter can wait till we get somewhere else because we can't be bothered doing it today. But we're just cleaning up the front area because it's like doing an oil change in your house, which you wouldn't want to do, but it is what it is. I think I'd rather myself do it than a mechanic anyways, because I feel like a mechanic's just going to be like
Messy.
making so much mess and getting everything dirty.
What'd you say?
I said the Bunnings staff probably thinks that I was getting some stuff to cover up a murder because I got some extra large bin bags and rubber gloves. If I had a shovel, they probably would have called the police. So I'm just covering up the tiles and that sort of thing in the bus a little bit because we don't want oil stains on them. So I'm just using these bin bags for that. So we've got all of our stuff that we bought yesterday, $300. Some new oil, rags, to get a filter spanner, and the oil filter, and some stuff that's not for this. So I'll put this away. Alright, that's it, the oil's coming out.
Is it coming out?
Yeah, can you grab me the bag of rags, please?
Yeah.
So I'm just letting the oil drain out a little bit, and then when it's mostly done, I'll take the oil filter out. So I might have to move the pan over a little bit. I don't think I even spilled a drop just then.
Don't speak too soon.
Rare.
How come that oil is yellow and the other one's black?
Because this is new, that's been used.
Ah.
That's why you need to change it. You gotta lube it up a bit before you put it in.
This is PG channel, thank you very much.
So, this engine apparently takes 10.9 litres of oil.
And how many litres is that?
This is 10 litres, and I've got some old stuff that I already had as well. So I'll put this in, and I'll check the level, and see if we need more.
It's the verdict.
It needs a tiny bit more. I'll pour what's left in this, which is like not much at all, into our old container that I have. It's already open. And then I've got to pour all of the old oil into this container and take it to Super Cheap Auto because they recycle it.
here at like 6:45 and I think it's 7:50, so it's only taken you an hour, which is pretty good considering our environment that we're in.
Yeah. It's much nicer to do it in a shed.
We've just pulled into Selleck's Beach and look at this view, guys.
This is the sort of scenery that we signed up for when we started bus life. Not a Bunnings car park.
Yeah, very polarizing scenes.
It's a reward for our efforts this morning.
Yep, so Nath got the oil change done this morning and now I'm about to start work. But we've parked up here for my...
Pretty good view for the day. I think this is the most scenic spot. This is the best beach that we've been to, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
By far in South Australia. It's so nice. So yeah, this is us for the day. Work views. It is offensively windy this afternoon, but Selleck's Beach is so beautiful. I think this is for sure the nicest place we've been to in all of South Australia. So it's unfortunate that it's hard to even stand out there, especially because the weather forecast said that it was going to be about the same as yesterday, which was pretty calm. But it's all good. We still got the amazing view out of our window all day. And we're going to leave this video there, so we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see next week's adventure.
See ya.
Bye.